Leadership Blueprint podcast where we talk about leadership. I'm Valerie Joy Pendon.
And I'm your host, Diaz, and we're diving into a topic that affects every leader, whether you're leading a student council, a team at work, or a group project, building trust through communication.
That's right, trust isn't just something that can be built overnight. It is built through consistency, transparency, and with the most underrated skill, which is active listening.
So to bring this topic to life, we'll explore the story of Mr. Ramirez, a student council leader who turned a struggling team into a successful one just by changing the way she communicated. Let's get into it.
So let's set the scene. Ms. Ramirez is the newly appointed head of the student council, and she is excited to take on the role. However, there's one problem. Her team isn't working well together.
Yeah, there's a lot of miscommunication, a lot of trust, and meetings feel more like a battle than a collaboration.
Yeah. Instead of forcing her authority, Ms. Ramirez takes on a different approach, which is she decided to become open and transparent with her team. She holds regular meetings where every member can speak freely, share their ideas, voice their concerns, and ask questions without judgment.
And guess what? It works! By being honest and involving her team in the decision-making process, she starts to rebuild that trust.
So why does transparency make such a big difference when it comes to leadership? Well, think about it. Have you ever worked with someone who keeps things to themselves, makes secret decisions, or gives unclear instructions? Oh yes, of course. I've experienced it once, and that creates uncertainty. And with that uncertainty, it makes me doubt or distrust the other person. Exactly. But when leaders like Mr. Ramirez openly communicates what's happening, their team will feel informed and valued, and that sense of inclusion gains trust.
Now, let's talk about another key factor, which is active listening. Because, trust isn't just built by talking, but it was also built by also listening.
Right? Ms. Ramirez didn't just let her team speak, she actually listened. She acknowledged their concerns, asked follow-up questions, and even acted on their feedback.
Yeah, and that made all the difference because her team started feeling like their opinions really mattered, and that encouraged them to engage more.
Plus, Ms. Ramirez kept messaging consistently, no second guessing, no confusion. When leaders are clear and steady in their communication, people know what to expect, and that reliability strengthens trust.
Now, let's be real. Building trust through communication isn't always easy. There are always challenges that you need to overcome along the way, right?
Oh, for sure. Some people might be hesitant to open up. Others might even have bad experiences with their past leaders and find it hard to trust.
Yeah, and let's not forget, miscommunication still happens. Even with the best intentions, things can still get lost in translation.
But great leaders work through these challenges by 1. Leading with honesty and setting an example. 2. Creating a safe space for open conversations. And 3. Addressing misunderstandings before they escalate.
Yeah, and that's exactly what Miss Ramirez did. And over time, her team started to work well together. They started to trust each other more, and they now perform at a higher level. So, if you're a leader or even if you're just someone who wants to build better relationships, remember that trust is built through the way you communicate.
Be transparent, be consistent, and most importantly, listen.
And that's a wrap for today's episode. Thanks for tuning in to Leadership Blueprint Podcast. And until next time, see you!
Bye!